श्री महाभारत कथा। श्री महाभारत कथा। महाभारत कथा। कथा है पुरुषार्थ की, ये स्वार्थ की, परमार्थ की, सारथी जिसके बने श्री कृष्ण भारत पार्थ की। शब्द दिग्घोषित हुआ जब सत्य सार्थक सर्वथा। शब्द दिग्घोषित हुआ।
Hi friends, I'm Kartik Kulshrestha. Welcome to my YouTube channel History for Kids. Today I'm going to cover Mahabharata Part I. It's divided into 3 parts. And you can see a beautiful image of Lord Krishna. He's supporting Pandav's friends. And friends, let's move to the next slide. This is the timeline which I want to show you. I'm just starting with the 6th event with each passing lecture, friends. The timeline will be modified and more events will be added. 5,000 years of glorious Indian history. We have covered Stonehenge in the last session. It happened in 10,000 BC, friends. And friends, I've made a video on this. You can see that, friends. And I've covered Harappa and Mohenjo-daro Part 1 and Part 2. It happened in 3000 BC and ended on 4000 BC, friends. And we have Indus Valley Civilization. We have covered in Part 3. It's a very special civilization. I made a 3 parts video on Harappa and Mohenjo-daro and Indus Saraswati Civilization. It's divided into 3 parts, and friends, I made a video on this. You can see this Aryans, and this is Aryans Part 1 and 1750 BC and ended on 500 BC. I made a video on this. You can see that, friends, and it's divided into 3 parts: Aryans and Ramayana, Lord Rama's story, and it's divided into 3 parts. I made a video on this. You can see this, friends, and it's divided. It happened in 700 BC and ended on 400 BC. Now we are going to cover Mahabharat, friends. It's Part 1. It happened in 500 BC, friends. Friends, I'm going to make today a video on this, friends. Friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. Okay, friends. Let's move to the next slide. Mahabharat. Today's agenda is Pandavas and Kauravas family tree, friends. And the second thing is main kingdoms. And friends, we are going to discuss these all things in next slide. And friends, today's quiz, hope you get the prizes, friends. Who was Pandav's wife, friends? Are you listening to me? Okay, you're listening to me. And the second question is, please explain me the Kuru dynasty family tree, friends. And friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. Okay, friends, let's move to the next. Mahabharat Part 1. The first question is main kingdoms. One of the most famous kingdoms of ancient was that of Kurus. They had occupied the area near Delhi and had their capital at Hastinapur of the banks of Ganga, friends. Ruler Dhritarashtra, a descendant of Bharat and the son of Dushyant, he was one of the greatest Aryan kings. India is called Bharatvansh, or the land of Bharat, after this great Aryan king. Dhritarashtra had 100 sons, friends. So many sons. They were called Kauravas. And friends, I'm going to explain you a map. Here Kauravas and Pandavas war happened, and this is the map of Hastinapur, and this is Hastinapur, friends, and these are the kingdoms of Kuru. Friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. You can pause my video and see this map, friends. Okay, friends, let's move to the next slide. Mahabharat Part 1. First, the second question is main family and kingdom. The eldest of Pandavas was Yudhishthira. The second was Bhim, who was known for his amazing strength. He used to eat great quantities of food and could uproot trees with his bare hands. Arjuna, the third brother, was a skillful archer and a brave warrior. Nakul and Sahadev were the youngest. Dhritarashtra loved the Pandavas like his own sons. He was now growing old, blind and weak. His wife was Gandhari. She was not blind, but since her husband was blind, she also covered her eyes and started living blindfolded. I will explain you a family tree. King Shantanu had two wives, Ganga and Satyavati. With Ganga, they had one son, Bhishma, and Satyavati. They had two sons, Shatraghat and Vichitravirya friends. Satyavati had one son with sage Pareshwar. His name was Vyas, sage and author. Later he wrote Mahabharat. Friends. Vichitravirya had three wives, Ambika, Amalika and one maid. The Ambika, he had one son Dhritarashtra. Ambalika, he had one son Pandu, and with maid he had one son Vidur. Friends, Dhritarashtra married Gandhari. They had 100 sons. Main sons were Duryodhan and Dushasan. They had one daughter Dushala. Friends, Pandu had two wives, Kunti and Madri. With Kunti, he had three sons, Arjun, Bhim and Yudhishthir. With Madri, two wives, Nakul and Sahadev. Two sons, Nakul and Sahadev. Friends, Pandavas had one stepson called Karna. Friends, you can pause my video and see this whole family tree, friends. Let's move to the next slide, friends. Mahabharat Part I. The third question is causes of the main battle. Duryodhan, the eldest Kaurava, was jealous of five Pandavas, though they were his cousins. Friends, he kept harassing them and even tried to kill them, friends. So the Pandavas left the palace and went away to seek their own fortune, friends. The neighbors of the Kauravas were the Panchals. They were known for their bravery and learning. Panchala king had a beautiful daughter, friends. She is called Draupadi, friends. She was to choose herself a husband from among most skillful warriors, and this kind of marriage is called Swayamvar, friends. There is a story here, friends. Gandhari delivered a big pile of flesh. One saint, he divided the pile into 100 pieces and had put them 100 pots, friends. These pieces of flesh got converted into 100 sons, friends. Friends, these these are the 100 sons, and these were called Kaurav. And this was the pawn of Kauravs, friends. And friends, I'm trying to erase this thing. Okay, friends, let's move to the next slide. Part 1. The fourth question is Pandav marriage in Panchala kingdom. The Pandavas, in their wandering, heard of this contest and decided to take a part in this archery challenge with the many kings and princes. The test was really difficult. A great bow had to be lifted and an arrow had to be shot through the eye of golden fish by looking only at its reflection as it is spun of a great cauldron of oil. None of the princes present there could able to take up this challenge. Arjuna was the only one friends Skillful enough to complete this difficult task, he won the contest. A foot and hand of Draupadi, friends. With the great delight, the Pandavas returned home with Draupadi. And friends, this is Arjun, friends, and he's taking part in the contest to hit the golden fish's eye, friend, and friends and prairies. Okay, friends, let's move to the next slide. We'll continue this in part 2, friends, and subscribe to my channel, like and share it. A big thank you to all of my viewers. I am going to come with Russia Part 2, in which I am going to cover the historical timeline of Russia. I will come back with Mahabharat Part 2. Stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Subscribe to my channel, like and share with me, and my Facebook page you can see in next video.